Hey y'all, welcome back.
Alright. Welcome back. We back with Trash Talk with T, you guys. Sorry we've been gone for a little minute, but we back. Between personal life and traveling, we all just kind of been all over the place. But we'll never do y'all like that again. We back with some tea today. We're gonna talk about some things. And we got our Miss Chocolate D with us and Bad and Bougie today.
Hey y'all.
Yes. Miss Heaven sent over here. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started today. Our topic for today
This is gonna be interesting.
yes, child, I'm ready.
I'm ready to give it to him.
Yeah, it's the double standard between an older woman with a younger man and an older man with a younger woman. Well, I know when older women are with younger men, it's like frowned upon. But then when the tables are turned, the older man with the younger woman, people don't tend to say too much about that. So we're here to discuss that today. We also want y'all to chime in, tell us y'all opinions on that as well. But we'll get the ball rolling. I'm going to let my girls start out today. Tell me what y'all thoughts are on that.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, to me, it teaches on, like they say, age or number but a number. However, if you was a baby and I was like 20, that's kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
Right.
That's kind of weird because you was little a baby. So then it's like, what I want with you?
We ain't trying to get no case.
Yeah.
No face, no case.
But I'm older than my husband, not by a lot, but I'm the oldest. But I don't treat him like a child. But again, it's not a big age gap, so it's not like we don't have nothing in common. I think it's a huge age gap. To me, I'm like, what is it that y'all have in common? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but that's how I look at it. It's just weird to me.
It is. For me, I'ma say, I can't say you could put a number on how the age difference should be. For me, I say when it gets over 10 years, I think that's a problem because, like you said, what do you have in common? Like you and your husband, y'all born in the same decade.
You
So,
always
of course,
say that.
yeah, the same decade.
I'm a
So,
cougar, y'all.
No, but it's 7 years. She always try to act like it's, a big difference, but it's really not. You know, you talk about 7 years, that's really not bad. If you say somebody was born in 80, I say 80, and then this person was 87, 88, you was in the same era, basically.
Yeah.
But if you talking about somebody that was born in the early 80s and somebody that was born late 90s, close to 2000, that's a problem right there. Like, what are y'all talking about? What do you have in common?
Yeah.
Now, each is to their own as far as love is concerned.
Yeah.
But the reason why I think it's a big difference because men are not as mature as women. It takes them longer to mature. So for an older guy to be with a younger woman, so if he's 40 and just say she's 25 or 30, she really, her mindset is almost just on the same level as his. I mean, she is a lot younger, but she has matured already a lot more than he has, and it has taken him to 40 to get to this maturity.
Right.
But when you talk about a 40-year-old woman that's with a 25-year-old man,
what do you want?
what do you want? That's a baby. That's
baby.
really a baby at that point. But then,
And that goes to double standard though. Like
Yeah.
it's more acceptable for a woman, a young woman, to be with an older guy than the other way around. It's not widely accepted because again, it is like, what you want with that little boy? Because he's still wet behind the ears.
Right.
What do you want? With him?
and I guess too, because you got to think back in the day when men were they were supposed to have children, so they could benefit for the land. They had the kids work with them and stuff like that. So an old man really couldn't get no old woman to be birthing out a whole bunch of kids. So he did have to get a younger girl because back then, they could marry them off 13. When they start having a cycle, they can marry them off, and they start having children where they can have a lot of children. But think about it.
But then that's called a business when the man have 7 different women.
Yeah,
well, I heard about that.
Yeah. But I was saying how he have a younger girl and then start having multiple children by her, or another woman when they're younger. And that's the purpose though, because the girls are younger to have a lot of kids. But you think an older woman, she can't be having a whole bunch of kids and stuff like that or whatever. Like a younger woman can, produce out a lot of kids.
Right.
So back then, just say if older woman wanted a younger man, what would serve her purpose in having a younger man? So I think that's the reason why they probably frown upon it a lot, because back then the older man being with a younger woman served a purpose. Now I'm not gonna lie, like April said, if I was a baby and you was, 20 or 40, I mean, come on now, that's a problem, because I ain't gonna lie, I told this man one time, he was 18 and I was 0, and he said, I wasn't even born yet. So then when I just barely was legal, you was 36, you was almost a 40-year-old man.
Right.
So then now that he almost 60, or I think just turned 60, and I'm 42, he said, you still grown. It still is like, even though I'm 42 and a grown woman, but then I think his daughter is like a year younger than me. So I'm like,
that's another thing. You could have been old enough to be his daughter.
Yeah.
Or he was old enough to be your
my
father.
daddy. Yeah.
I don't know.
But then my opinion with men trying to talk to, like a lot of young men, like older women, like my age, I'm 51. I don't even look my age. And a lot of young guys try to talk to me because they know I'm stable. Then some of them to me, they just be wanting to leech off of you. No, it ain't happening with me.
That could be a lot
too. A lot of men trying to talk to me. I ain't going.
Yeah. And I think that's a problem too. I guess the younger guys do like, because she is stable. I do hear young guys say that she knows what she wants, she knows what she wants to do in life, she not indecisive, she got her own or whatever the case may be.
I heard this is what this young guy told me.
Okay.
Because somebody I know, my homegirl, she's I think maybe 15 years older than her dude, but he said young girls is nasty.
Nasty.
They probably is.
They probably is.
So you know that.
Yeah.
I heard that too.
They might have
They take a wash up, they say.
Yeah, they need a full
Yeah.
bath.
That's food.
And grown women go in there and get in the tub, they soak in the
They
bathroom.
soak. Yeah, they need everything marinated.
Yeah.
They just take a wash up, what they call
A
a
bird
hoe bath.
bath.
Oh, a bird bath.
Right.
What you call it?
A hoe bath.
See, the hoe bath. And they used to call it back in, bird bath. That's, them birds that get up in them sinks and do things like this.
I
They
remember that
shake
song.
around. Yeah.
On my hoe, on my hoe.
Lord. See, I'm always going there. We done got on a bird bath.
Okay,
and
but
hot
yeah.
birds shake their tail.
They do, because they just get in the little sink in the
We
water
just foolish,
and they
y'all.
shake around just a little
Right.
bit. So they get in there with a
Yeah.
towel and some
Yeah.
soap and
But
water.
that's what he said.
And
He
they
don't
in
like
the sink.
younger. Even my husband, he said he don't like younger girls. He's like they just don't do it for him. Like,
Right.
at all.
Yeah, and I can see that though, because this generation is a little different from the old school.
Right.
They good and right foolish. It's like ain't nobody taught them how to, do their personal hygiene and stuff like that. Because I ain't gonna lie, when you're around some of them young people, you smell like a body odor on some of
Ooh,
them. Not
yeah.
all of them, but
Let me tell you, I went to a club downtown. Now, I'm older than these young girls, pole in the middle of the floor.
And they on the
And
pole.
then she walking around and they washed her ass and her arms were funky because them niggas, it was on the, what's that smell? It was hot.
Her own.
They didn't wash her pussy.
See,
Oh,
now,
raw
in that cat, raw in that.
I can't do it.
Say that on YouTube.
I'm sorry.
Bleed.
Bleed. I ain't washed
We're
her
gonna have to
coochie.
edit it out, Lord.
Okay.
We
I'm
sorry,
I'm
y'all.
sorry, y'all. I just got off. I'm sorry.
But now that is
She
true.
didn't keep us to her hygiene wasn't clean.
But then I can see
They
why
know
a
they're
person
talking about her
would.
too.
Yeah.
The guys is over there.
I mean, and then I can understand if a guy don't want to have to deal with nothing like that, but at the same time, if a older, like, when you say you hitting 14 years older than a young fella, go have some fun and keep it moving.
Right.
This, relationship status, because I'm still trying to figure out when he go over here and want to go play with the boys, because that's what he doing. He going to go play with them.
Right.
He's not going to go hang. He playing. They playing.
They playing.
What is you doing with your old self? Like, what are you
waiting
doing?
on him to come back home.
What?
And trying to run up with them, but then when they all take pictures, you clearly look older than them. Like it's
Right.
23-year-old girl, 24-year-old boy,
Right.
21, 22, and then you over there just old 40 and looking like you looking. You might look good for your age, but
Right.
you don't look like them though.
No,
Right.
I
And
don't
then-
look like I looked
Yeah.
when I was in my 20s.
Yeah,
Right.
but you.
I just don't.
Right.
I'm matured, but
Right.
yeah, that.
But when it's
That's
time to
weird.
say, and I'm finna hang with some 20-year-olds,
No.
like, no, I can't be hanging with no no babies because I'm trying to hang with a baby boy out here at the same time. So, you know, I don't have nothing against it, but I just be sitting thinking, like, what do y'all have in common, really? Like, I can't sometimes even have a mature conversation with a man my age that's 42 or older. I can't imagine trying to have one with a 20-something-year-old boy. Like, what we finna talk about? The only thing we can do is go in the bedroom
I was
and do
just
it
saying,
and
outside of the bedroom.
and go on about your
What
business.
and maybe we need to get somebody who has experience in this to see, get their point of view. Like, what is it, you know, that, you know, attracted you to that younger guy, or vice versa, like with my husband, the older woman, even though, like I said, I'm not that much older, but I would like to hear, you know, the people's input.
Well, I know some people, and I'm gonna ask them would they like to come on and talk about this, because,
you know, I do want to know, what do y'all talk about, like, on a day-to-day, but how does it go, and does he wear the pants in a relationship, or do you wear the pants since you're older, or vice versa, like, who wears how does this work, because in my relationship, I mean, I do try to let him, not try, but I do let him be the man, even though I'm older. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna be I'm not your mom. I'm not gonna be nobody's mama. But I would like to know how that works, like I said, outside of the bedroom.
But then when some guys give you money, then they expect they own you and stuff. Like, no, you don't own me.
Right. I guess if they're younger and
they give you money.
Well, not say own, but you know, if I guess if he taking care of bills and all that or whatever, you need to treat that person like, you know, a man of the house or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I do want to delve a little further into other people's mindset that's actually in it. I've never been in that situation, don't want to be in it. I mean, if I've ever caught myself in it, it would be strictly to have some fun and you got to go on. But then I think about, I have a 26-year-old daughter and a 24-year-old son. Like, I could really see them looking and discuss, like, Lord, mama, what is wrong with you? What, all these men out here, and you want this baby out here, somebody my age. So, yeah, I just can't see myself doing it. But, I mean, like I say, each is to their own. Like, I have a brother that's, he's 47, 48 now, and that's what he said. He was like, I don't want no young girl. He was like, first of all, I know what she really wants if she is that engaged in me, although he can pull somebody younger. He was like, what do I want with her? Basically, she's looking for somebody that can take care of her. He was like, the youngest I will probably go is 38, I think he said, which is like right at a 10-year mark. He was like, I don't want nobody I got to babysit or that want to run the streets, and I got to try to keep up and behind her and run the streets. When we done did our thing, I'm ready to go sit down, and hopefully she ready to go sit down at this point because we kind of on the same page. But if you're thinking about you late 40s and this person is still early 30s or something, or even still in their 20s at this point, you know, you tired. I'm going to just tell you right now, shoot, I be out hunting, I be young and these
I know, I can't. I
they be out
like
I
can't do it.
And then you trying to sit up and hang with them.
I went to after hours before me and my husband got married. We went to after hours, you know, after hours stuff. And as soon as I got in there, I just stood there and I looked around. I gotta go. I said, I'm ready to go. Like, we got to go. I think he bought me a drink, and I think I took one sip, and I was like, I gotta go. Like, I couldn't even do it. I was I just want to lay down in the middle of the club. I said, no, this ain't for me. But in my 20s, now I had a ball at the after hours. We walked out, it's daylight, and we had a ball.
After midnight.
We
can't do that. I'm already yawning at 10 o'clock.
I'm ready to go to bed.
I'm ready to go. It ain't like that no more. How you come? Yeah, like you said, you going to work.
What do y'all have?
I tried that after I was once before my life, and I was young then. I said, ooh, I had a good time, but I wasn't doing it no more.
Yeah, that
my
ain't
body won't do it now.
Yes, that is not for me.
You know, I had to sleep about 3 days to recuperate.
Especially now when if I go out, which I don't a lot, but if I do, I need a good 2 or 3 to get back.
So how you?
The young folks, they can. You know,
they can do it. You know, we did it back then. You we could go out and know you got to go to work and that thing still popped up.
I would have to
right on the
be at work about 6 in the morning. I could just go out and then go straight to work
and be fine.
I'ma call in because I can't do it.
Girl, your body gonna go in the show. That's what's gonna happen.
When I was young, I was like 16, 17. I was at McDonald's, had to be there at 6. And I went in there trying to stay out all night, have fun with the girl. Came in there crying, begging them to let me go home. I was trying to make the biscuits. Can't do it.
Nah, I could do it then.
I could too.
They sent me on home.
I used to get on up and I go in. They like I seen a meme on Facebook that was like the generation now is different from ours. They get drunk and they call out. We used to get drunk, go sit at the same outfit with the wristband on to work the next
we
day.
still went to work because I didn't call out. I didn't
went
call
on
out.
in.
Yeah, we did. We went on in.
You couldn't pay me to call in to my job back in the day. But
Right.
I would not be able to do nothing stuff like that, dude. And I got 2 small kids.
Right.
That definitely ain't
Oh,
happening.
no,
with me.
no, no,
We
man.
stay out all night. I gotta call in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
girl, I wish I would try
Try to
that
get another
mess
hour of free.
Shoes, I get in, you know, it could be like 1 o'clock in the morning. It takes me still a long time for me to
Yeah, that's
recuperate.
because that's late
really
to
late.
me. Yeah.
You know, so think about it if you was with somebody super young that's still young-minded that wants to be out and you trying to hang with them. I wouldn't be able to survive with nobody young like that. I better go on, mama here waiting on you when you get back.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna be able to do it, sir.
Right.
Yeah, I need me a dude that's gonna be on my level. We get out by 10, 11, 12, we ready to go back to the daggone house.
Go to Waffle House.
He
come on back
tired
in.
and I'm tired
Both
too.
tired,
So.
Right, that's what we
But
do.
yeah, give us y'all thoughts.
Give us y'all
Tell
shout
us
out.
Yes, yes.
subscribe,
Right.
click, like, share, all of that good
All
stuff.
of that. And I know y'all see we missing one today. Sweet and Sour. It's under the weather. You know, she's pregnant. She's close to she's due at the end of September, but I don't think she's gonna make it.
No.
I think she's gonna have this baby sometime in August.
He's definitely coming in August.
Yes,
Right.
yes. She's laid up over there now just listening to us right now. So we really would like y'all thoughts. Like Bad and Bougie said, like, share, subscribe, all of that. Tell your friends and everybody about it. We will be back next week as well. We love the word share, so share. We will be back next week. Hit us up. Let us know if y'all want to hear something next week as well too. Until then, we love y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye,
And have a
guys.
wonderful
Bye.
weekend. Good night.
Good night.